Picture the scene. You're at the playground with your child and they push in front of another child to get on the monkey bars. So the problem is you haven't seen it, but what you do turn around and see is a stranger telling your child off. So were they in the right to do that? One woman says yes. She's even thanked a stranger who did just that by writing about it on her blog. So would you be happy for another mother to discipline your child?
Right, there's telling off and there's telling off. So say like I'm at soft play with the ball pits with the young kids. You know, toddlers, they're still learning. So say if Jet bumped into someone else's child, you know, or threw a ball or something, I wouldn't mind the mum saying, oh, no, be gentle, you know, there's that kind of thing. But I wouldn't have a mum saying, don't you do that, there's a difference in how you deliver it.
What if Jet was doing it and meaning it and doing it constantly?
But then I would tell him off because I'm there. And this is one thing I can't bear. When you're at a ball pit, just because you're there with the kids, it's not an excuse for the mums to sit back and have a coffee and expect every other mum to look after your child in there. I hate that as well.
I hate it when they make me get out of the ball pit.
But yeah, it's telling off.
What is this ball pit place?
I'll take
it's like soft play and don't worry,
So I was babysitting my 4-year-old niece or just a couple of months ago, and I'd forgotten about how when they get a bit nervous and you have to go in with them. Right, climbing up through all these things, and they're only made for tiny people. They should make allowances for mums that have to get in there with them.
I think the place that is really hard to control yourself when kids go on the rampage is a supermarket. I mean, how many times are you going around a supermarket and you see a woman out with 2 or 3 kids and she's talking to them as if they're her equals, so it's some kind of learning experience, and they're all down here and they're careering round and she's going, Damien, do you want brown rice or beans? And you think, oh, give that child dinner. Don't discuss it. It drives me mad. And then you get in the queue at the checkout. I'm sorry, I'm having a rant. Go on, and the kids just take over. And do mothers have no hearing? Because these kids are shouting.
I went deaf with the kids, definitely. You stop listening to them in the end.
Yeah, on the train, that's another place.
Oh, I agree with you on the train.
Quiet coach. Can they ban kids from the quiet coach?
They should do.
But you say that, but then I am the type of mum that if obviously I've got the 5 kids, so if I am on the coach, I go in first class just because it's
not in my first class coach.
Yeah, but the difference is, if my kids are being noisy, you actually hear me say, kids, don't do that, there's people on here, so that they know that I am trying to,
I think that's the difference. If I'm sitting there and a mum's
just sitting there.
Doing her best to try and, you know, she is telling the kids, you think, I always feel sorry for her and I think God love her. But if I see someone sitting there who's just letting them run riot and up and down the aisle, then that
I've got a solution, though. When you're on a train and there's kids making a hell of a lot of racket, you know, in the catering bars, they have brown bags to take your coffees in. Wouldn't it be absolutely fantastic if you could go up to irritating child and put a bag over it? It's a soft play thing.
But you can tell Janet's the kind of person, obviously, hasn't had lots of kids.
No,
I had lots of kids, actually.
But your ex had one, I remember you said.
I've had 2 stepchildren, and I did have to discipline them, and it was very, very difficult. So I can see how hard it is.
It is hard.
But you have to give them the starey look, don't you?
Do you know you can do more with a starey look than you can with a paper bag over the head?
Can I just very quickly, I found this hysterical thing online. You're going to really appreciate this, and I watched it and I did laugh because, don't lie, we've all wanted to do this, but it was a kid in the supermarket who keeps, you'll see it now in a minute, he keeps banging the trolley up against the guy's legs. Look, and he's done it and done it and done it, and the mum hasn't stopped him. Look what he does.
Poured milk over his head.
We've shown a tiny bit of that, but that kid just kept banging. And the mum's just standing there, and he was banging. And you could see the guy kept pushing the trolley away and obviously saying, stop it now. Kid did nothing, the mum did nothing. He opened the milk and poured it on his head. I laughed for 3 days. It's genius. He didn't kill him, did he? He didn't slap him, he didn't shout.
I want that man to come shopping with me.
For more Loose Women action, click here. And I'd subscribe if I were you. It's totally free, and it means you'll be kept up to date with new videos and exclusive YouTube content.
Have you lot here, have ever been a bridesmaid?